WCRC presents Ideas Fest Singapore 2015. Ideas Fest 2015 Singapore is a gathering of mavericks and game changers in fields like real estate, education and healthcare coming together from all Asian countries for an immersion of ideas and who gather to learn and share with each other.
On behalf of WCRC, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Welcome to Ideas Fest 2015, a one-of-a-kind, a first-of-its-kind event that brings together the most admired brands of Asia right here in this ballroom under one roof to exchange and share ideas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a few minutes to hear from the Chief Architects, WCRC.
World Consulting Research and Corporation is a company which has been initiated with only one vision in mind, and that vision is to become the #1 company globally in the field of research, rating, ranking and listing of brands. We position ourselves very, very clearly and crisply as a high-ended niche brand equity research company which does the best valuations and rankings, ratings, listings for the brands. This event that we are doing in Singapore this time is absolutely iconic for us because we are launching 4 different projects in one go firstly. But the essence of everything is the same. The essence is evaluating the best brands, which we are of course launching this rating of the 100 most admired brands across Asia. Of course, China, Japan, Korea has been the highest in that list of about 60 brands from those countries and 40 from the rest of the continent. Along with it, we are also doing the best and fastest growing brands in education, healthcare and real estate as a launch because we feel that these 3 industries are driving forces of industries across the continent. This event is known as the Ideas Fest simply because we have the greatest people sitting under one roof discussing ideas which are absolutely ideas that will change this continent by the year 2020.
Today, we are going to have an exciting panel discussion here with some power thoughts being discussed as we look forward to 2020.
First, we need to understand the culture of India and Singapore. In Singapore, we have multicultural. We have Chinese, we have Indians. We also have many of the NRIs who are now in Singapore. There are as many as 4,500 Indian companies that are registered in Singapore. We now see a lot of Indian companies moving to Singapore, wanting to set up office. And you also have a lot of real estate companies and developers coming to Singapore to sell their properties to the NRIs here.
Educationists are supposed to come up with many, many ideas. The integration at the global platform of education will change the education everywhere in the world. And I will give you a couple of examples. As much as we criticize Indian education system, if you go to US, okay, you will find that the Indian boys and girls are winning the spelling bee competition year after year after year at different levels. Okay, so there is certainly something right there in our system that these kids, because their parents are after them, succeeded.
I think, that universities would become irrelevant in times to come. The focus will be on competency. There would be measures on how can one measure the competency. Technique. Technique is, I have an idea. Now, if my idea is developed, I develop a technique. Now, I can teach a man horse riding in 5 minutes because I have a technique. Now the rest is saddle time. So now I'm making a curriculum for a child. I have a technique to do that. Now when that technique is mastered, it has to be mastered in a university. You can't leave a child unattended till he has completed his education system.
Big idea that we foresee in the next coming years is that it is personalized medicine. it is not just medicine that is made for the masses. 78% of the cancer products don't work on 78% of the population. So most of the things are going towards personalized medicine. It is also local marketing. We cannot just have a policy for marketing your products. You take India itself. You can't do it in north of India and the south of India. Yeah. And you think about that globally. So localized, personalized medicine, localized marketing, and in the healthcare sector as a whole, it is also going towards more of care at home.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the words from the leaders about the Leaders Vision 2020. We can expect an education system which is uniform, which is minus universities, which has got methodology at the core of delivering ideas to the children. We've got the real estate industry which says put your ears on the ground and listen carefully to what your consumer has to say and get closer to them. And then the healthcare industry which says it's about personalization. Your medicine is your medicine and it cannot be consumed by anybody.
Now it's time to unveil and showcase WCRC's highly researched and dynamic brand magazines and their special issues. Ladies and gentlemen, the first magazine that we're going to unravel and unveil here today is Asia's Most Admired Brands. We bring you Asia's Most Admired Brands, the very first edition. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Leaders Asia issue on the best and fastest growing healthcare and education brands being unveiled here tonight. Influential Leader of the Year 2014-2015, Mr. Alok Lohia, Chairman Indorama Ventures Thailand. Mr. Prateek Gupta, Chairman Ushdev International UAE.
Thank you WRC for honoring me with this award, and thank you everybody for supporting me wholeheartedly. Thank you.
Indosat Indonesia.
We know in the telco industry it's very tight competition, and in Indonesia we have a lot of price war and becoming saturation, and then we think to have a unique selling point, and since last year we did improvement in our network.
PTT Thailand, Thai Airways Thailand.
We are the first choice carrier with the touches of Thai, and we deliver the best service with the customer-centric approach, and we make sure that every trip is an art of journey with the smooth ad sale as our slogan.
Bharat Gas India, Idorama Thailand.
We are today one of the largest intermediate petrochemicals in the world, and what we want to be is one of the top 20 chemical companies in the whole world by 2020.
Best Education Institute. Ryan Group of Institutions for Asia's Best Education Institute.
I would say the USP is the meaning behind the name Ryan. We encourage our kids that they are to be the leaders, and the meaning of Ryan is young royalty. So we tell our children that they are the leaders of tomorrow, they're kings and queens in the making, and they are all winners. And we are making them, and we wish the best for them, that they will be winners in life.
Our next winner is BNCA.
Our USP is we also allot PhDs under University of Pune, and research in architecture, planning, and landscape, environmental architecture, digital architecture, and all allied branches is our USP.
NIET.
NIT believed in Kaushram Param Balam. That means skill is the supreme power. NIT is an engineering college based out of Greater Noida. We started in 2001, and today we have highest intake in UP. That is around 23 odd students.
Nasser School. ISS International School. Institute Jantung Negara, National Heart Institute of Malaysia. Park Royal on Pickering, UOL Group Limited.
We are one of the biggest energy company in ASEAN. We have businesses in every country in ASEAN.
So from the most admired brands of 2014-2015, we shift gears and focus on the fastest growing brands in education, healthcare, and the real estate sector. In the education sector, the award goes to Anand International College of Engineering, Bengal Institute of Business Studies.
We provide an MBA education to students. Our core goal is to make students employable. The way we go about this is to ensure there's a very high level of interaction between corporates and students.
DLF Public School.
The USP of our school is our school is around 20 years old, and right from the day one, our school is totally activity-based learning.
DLF Public School, we called it as a school with a soul. The vision of ours is to prepare caring, concerned, and courageous students.
Gulzar Group of Institutes.
Gulzar Group of Institutes is running engineering and management courses into tertiary education, bachelor's and master's degree. We are highly focused and very, very specific to technology.
JBCN International School.
USP of our schools is a holistic development and all-round development of the child.
Lotus Valley International School.
It's a school for life where the right kind of values and sanskars are instilled in children.
Modi University.
My institution or the university, what I would like is to become the largest producer of women leaders in every aspect of the society, Indian society, all the way from education or art to science and engineering, medicine, everywhere we should have the leaders.
Shishikunj International School.
I represent the Shishikunj International School. My school is a very new school comparatively. It's only 10 years old school. But we could make a mark in this short span of time because of certain practices that are being followed.
Skyline Group of Institutions. Srinidhi Institute of Science and Technology. Vivekanand Education Society's Institute of Technology.
I would like to invite all those who are present here to visit our complex, educational complex in Mumbai at Chimbor. Whenever you are in Mumbai, please give me a ring. I will see that you can visit our complex completely. Thank you very much.
Healthcare, fastest growing. We have Akum's Drugs. Curie Hospital.
At Curie, we believe in hassle-free healthcare, which basically means we are going to get the best medical talent in that particular region under one roof, so the patients have a full variety of people that they can get treated by in a hassle-free environment.
Ascent Meditech. Bombay Hospital.
Every life deserves world-class care, whether the patients are able to pay for it or not. So our policy is the Robin Hood policy. We generate surplus from those who can afford it and pass on that revenues to those who cannot afford world-class treatment.
Janak Healthcare.
I'm truly honored and proud to be receiving this award. I received this award with great humility on behalf of all my teammates in India.
Krasna Diagnostics.
I thank WCRC for this initiative, and thank you very much once again for inviting us and considering us to be one of the best in healthcare sector.
Rusan Pharma.
We have our brand which has been nominated right now as Tobacconil, which is nicotine transdermal patches, and the whole space of nicotine replacement therapy for the treatment of smoking.
Surya Childcare.
We just work in mother and child care segment. Most of the hospitals are super specialty hospitals where the focus gets divided. Here the focus is only on mother and child.
Fastest growing. Project name, Alliance Orchid Springs, the Developer Alliance Group.
our particular project by the name of Teresa Green, which have been awarded by WCRC. And the major USP of this project is that we have thought about this project really out of the box.
Myself, Vineet Vijay. I'm VP Sales for Shiv Shakti Group. We are into real estate business since 10 years.
Palm Riviera.
Our project, Palm Riviera, is a dream project right now for our company. We have already developed 4 such projects. The vision is some innovative ideas has been taken by our entire team.
The World by Hindwa.
The USP of Hindwa is that basically it's a digital brand that it works on the website, and we do everything online. It's a digital website.
Pinnacle by Mantri Developers. Maruti Greenfields, Maruti Corporation Limited.
We are developing one unique project that is unique in the country. 162 villas with different designs. That is our USP, that is unique in the country. That's what we are saying, with a combination of 11 geographical architecture.
MIR Group.
In the year 2020, we envision expanding our operations into other areas, and also to stick to the basic business ethics and philosophy, which is like maintaining or improving whatever customer delight we are focused on.
Mumbai Pride, Smart City Muktisar.
Mumbai Pride is a smart city. Smart city in the sense this is not a just smart city, it's a self-sustainable smart city, and also it's in first of its kind in redevelopment projects.
SNG Sunrisers, SNG Group.
थैंक यू टू WCRC कि उन्होंने ये ऑर्गेनाइज किया, सभी टॉप ब्रांड्स को एक प्लेटफॉर्म के नीचे इंटरेक्शन के लिए एक जगह किया. थैंक यू.
Teraza Greens, Shivang Group and MNC Group. Shivraj Residency, Shiv Shakti Group. Amara, Victory One.
WCRC has done a good job. We think this is a very good motivation factor for us.
Great opportunity to work together. I think many people view it as challenging due to different cultures, etc. We've got a very good experience in Asia, working together across the board in India, in Singapore, Vietnam and other countries. I think there's a lot of opportunity in working together, building strong relationships. Asia, from our experience, is anyway much more relationship based. In Europe, the culture is slightly different, but we have absolutely a pleasure working here in Asia and building strong relationships for the success of mutual business.
Well, WCRC has have had the privilege of doing many topmost researches. Our researches have been extremely well taken. Iconic research that we are doing. This is the first time that we are doing this. The 100 most admired brands in Asia. These are the brands which have done every bit possible to connect with the consumers. They have been the most consumer connected brands in the world, not just in Asia. It's iconic also in a way because we have this plethora of stalwarts of the industry sitting under one roof in this beautiful setup at the Mandarin Orchard Hotel in Singapore, discussing about ideas for the continent, for the Asian market, which will actually change the continent. It's a vision for 2020, which WCRC does under its banner Elevation 2020.